I guess we'll see. Hmm. Mm. Hey, what's up, Game Wave? Hey, what's up, man? I have no clue what the hell is going on with this price action, but price is literally floating in midair right now. Price is literally floating right now. I mean, we had this small move at what 640, but man, price is literally only chopped in this range. So I wonder what the heck is going on. How you feeling tonight, though? All I know is that after today, I feel like a whole week went by in one day. That's just how bad the price action was earlier today. I thought today was Wednesday. How slow it just got. I was like, damn, today's only Monday. Like, damn, today's only Monday. It didn't feel that way to you? And I thought a whole week went by, man. It's like, damn, is we already at the weekend already? But I guess all jokes aside, man. Yeah, today was definitely a challenge, and I think that was just the first wave. I still think that price may get back up here. We could see a pullback back to 200, probably a pullback back into this range right here at 174 to well to about like 180, 150, somewhere in this range. Seems like they've been Like they fall in love with this range. So I'm gonna mark this range so I know in the future to kind of pay attention to it because they fell in love with this range. You can see that they've just been finding support in this range. They broke through it. Then they found support again on this range. So I'm gonna definitely mark that range out. That's a special range. This range right here is also another range that they like too. There's a lot of price action in this range, and then when they finally broke out, they used it as support. So I'm actually going to mark this range as well. Mm, silver. I'm not gonna lie though, I kind of like this color, but I'm not gonna keep it like that. So I'm gonna make sure that this range at 700 and about 670. You saw a lot of price action in this range. And you're seeing a lot of price action in this range right here. So I'm definitely going to keep my eyes on this range. Tomorrow, if we see price break through this range again and they come and they retest this range, I will try for a short here. I'll try for a short because I feel that the same way how we got, price to come underneath this range and swipe the liquidity and we saw this move up, I think the next time they come, they're going to knock it down and that's going to probably turn into an area of resistance versus an area of support. So uh, I will see. But I mean, it looks like the market wants to come back up here and retest this range at 340. But I feel that if they find support above 340, I mean, the next level is going to be 400 for sure. Somewhere in that 400 area. We're probably going to see like a green day tomorrow to prepare for CPI on Wednesday. I mean, if they're going to drop it, I mean, they're going to have to prep it. So they're going to have to push this market up higher to drop its CPI. But if they want to go lower with CPI and it goes and it pumps, we can be prepared for that as well. Yeah, Gainway. Honestly, I was surprised that you thought that that was a long. I mean, I was having a bad day and I was like, nah, bro, that's a short. Like, nah, that is a short. I mean, I did share your skepticism because I mean the Bulls have been defying chart gravity for a while. Like they don't allow the market to pull back or anything. So I mean, I guess anything was possible in that situation, but yeah, that was definitely a short. Definitely. EMA's was sloping down. Price was getting rejected off of the 21 and the 50. I was, but you are right though. They could have came right back into this range for no reason whatsoever. And the Bulls could have tried again at this range. Hmm. What are they saying? Hmm. Well, before the Democratic Party try to turn him into the devil, everybody aspired to be Trump. It really does amaze me how everybody forgets that we used to all love Trump, quote unquote. Trump was the person that every person inspired to be. He only became racist and the devil only when he ran for president, which again, it just blows my mind. Now, he may have said some things that may have hurt some people's feelings. I can sympathize with that, or I can empathize with that. I can definitely empathize with that. He definitely doesn't have a way with his words. He's very straightforward, and I'm pretty sure he's like that due to the era that he grew up in. You told men what to do. They followed instructions. You didn't have to explain yourself. He's from that era. I mean, you can't blame the person. I think, honestly, as I think about it, I think that's probably why he had JD Vance as his vice president, because JD Vance is a well speaker. He's well spoken. And I think he was paired with Donald Trump because of that very reason. He is very well spoken and he has a way with his words. So they ain't going nowhere. They broke. They ain't going nowhere. They're not going nowhere. The one thing that I notice is that people want to cry and say they're going to leave and they never leave. They just stay and complain because we all know what this is really for. It's for attention. They leave then and nobody follows them. They'll just come back and try to get more attention. That's all that is. That's all that is. Attention. I mean, like I said, I can empathize with women, especially black women, even though Kamala Harris is not black herself. Uh, sh- it's honestly, with the Democratic Party being the party of change and progression and racism and all that other stuff, for her to put on political blackface the way that she did, I mean, as a black woman, you should be able to look at her and say she's not black. But that was never the that was not the that wasn't the story. I think people know that she's not black. It's just the fact that in the media she's black. The story, she's black. She's playing a character. The character of Kamala Harris is a black South Asian woman. And that's what women see. They don't care about what she really is. They care about what they think is the story itself. And that's what women see. That's what women saw. As diluted as that is, that's what they wanted to believe. That's the reality that they wanted to pretend and live in. But unfortunately, people are not going to vote for your delusions. Men, we have people to provide for, we got women and children to protect, and that's hard to do in the current economy. So it made absolute sense why majority of America voted for Trump. Regardless if he delivers what he promised, I'm pretty sure it will be better than what currently is going on, because we all know as traders that these economic data is all wrong. We know what it is. The economy is not the way that they prop it up to be. We know that, but we just shut the fuck up and we trade anyway. We trade the data anyway, the reaction to this news. That's what we do. But we know it's wrong. But uh, as I observe the behaviors on like social media, a lot of people actually take this data and they use it to justify how they feel. They use this data I mean, you can't buy groceries. Like it's the craziest thing. And I saw it all over TikTok. It's I can't afford groceries, but we have the world's best economy, or the economy is the best that it's ever been. From the same person in the same sentence during these street interviews that I've seen, it's yeah, I can't afford this and that, but oh, we're in the best economy that has ever been, blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, no fucking way, bro. Anyway, but we know. Yeah, we know. We definitely know. Yeah, I'm looking at the higher time frame right now, and dude, I mean, this thing can just keep inching up, but I mean, we got this inverse head and shoulders right here, man. I mean, if that means anything, we got this head and shoulders pattern. Oh man. Okay, make sure I didn't do anything. Anyways, I mean, yeah, we got this head and shoulders pattern right here. And so the market is now moving away from this range. I mean, the question is, I mean, we already got this pullback back to this little neckline right here. We got this pullback. We got price to move into this range right here. What does that mean? Are we going to see price break out of this range and then come back and we see a move higher, or excuse me, or are we going to see price consolidate in this range and we can see a move higher? Yeah, actually, I definitely agree with you, game weight. I was actually thinking that we see 420. I was actually thinking that we see 420, especially if we get above 340, 350, 340, 350. We might see price kind of stay in this area tomorrow. We may see price come back into this area. They might play around with it a little bit. We could see a breakout. We could see a pullback. And then overnight, we can see prices grind higher, preparing for CPI. And then we see obviously probably like a dump. Because if it gets to 420, people's going to sell 420 for sure. 420 for sure. Just because it's 420, people are going to sell that. Or if we, like I said, if we see that move lower tomorrow, then I know that we're going to 420 for sure. Because I mean, no matter what the CPI data says tomorrow, with this new administration coming in, we're going to probably see the reaction, but then we're going to see the bulls come back full of force and buy it right back up. And buy this thing right back up. And I'm going to be prepared for that. I'm definitely going to be prepared for that. Hey, shit, why not? Why not do both? Take the stairs and then jump off the cliff. Take the stairs and then jump off the cliff. Take it both ways. You know me, I'm gonna try to capitalize on it both ways. Yeah, my gold play is gonna probably hit. because we had a nasty drop on gold, and they're going to probably kind of recover some of this tomorrow, overnight. Definitely. That was a nasty drop, kind of out of nowhere on gold. We didn't have no news or nothing. We didn't have CPR or nothing. We just had gold like literally take a shit. It just literally just broke down. Like it didn't even stair step down. They just said bump it. Like it didn't even bounce at 650. It didn't even bounce at 650 at all. So I'm thinking that price is going to probably come back to 650 right here for sure before we see like a dump or anything on gold. Hey, did you take that long? Did you take that long with me? Because I'm in long. I took that long intraday and I took that long. I'm swinging that long right now with gold. Were you able to get into this? But yeah, gold is definitely my new love. I love this instrument. I don't even know why. I really don't know why. I really don't know why. But gold is definitely always on my mind. I keep telling myself not to trade her intraday. I don't feel she's an intraday instrument. She is not an intraday instrument. She is an instrument that you swing for sure. But for some reason, I keep finding myself trying to swing, trying to trade this thing intraday, knowing that that's not the best way to trade her. Because I mean, you can get moves intraday, but the way that she kind of goes back and forth, you kind of just have to just swing her, just set her and forget her. You say you got to buy at 2600. I mean, we'll see. I mean, hopefully we don't get there until my target gets hit at 250. But I mean, if we do see 2600, I mean, I'll just get back in long. Hopefully we don't see it though. Uh, Someone did say 605 on gold. That'll probably be a good area to go long on. Gold is 605. I don't know why, cause I ain't seen it. Yeah, okay, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, sure, why not? 602. Yeah, 605. Yeah, okay, yeah, 605 for sure. I'll probably set a limit at 605 if we see that. Hopefully we don't. Hopefully we don't. Not until it hits 650. But I think that's it for I think that's it for gold though. I think that's it. Just keep doing what you're doing, gold. Just keep slowly pumping. Just keep doing what you're doing. Ah shit. Ah man. Ah man. Shit. Mm. All right. All right. So let's go back to Nasdaq. Yes. So I mean, it's interesting that price came right back into this range, and now the bears are trying to they're trying to sell this thing. You saying it's looking shaky? Yeah, I was telling Smith after the stream yesterday that we could see another leg down. Like we could see another leg down tomorrow. But at the same time, it's been so bullish that it's gonna be stressful all the way down. It's gonna be a fight the entire way down. It's gonna probably be just like this, but on the way down, where it just chops, 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 chops. Kind of like this. Just like this on the way down. And that's not gonna be fun for nobody. I'm thinking that if we do see some downside on ES, it's gonna probably be 609. 609 to 605. 609 to 605 or 4. We can possibly see some bulls come back in this area and try to buy it. 6K for sure. But I think, well, I mean, the ES don't really trade like the Nasdaq, so maybe. I mean, if it touches 6,000, we could see a bounce at 6,000. But I'm thinking that they're gonna probably try to bounce it at 995. 995 will probably be that area, and if not, we'll probably just get this double bottom at 590, which I mean, I guess it's not impossible, but and there are some levels that that price has to trade through on the ES. There's definitely levels that it has to trade through. I'll probably start drawing these ranges. Start drawing these ranges up. I'll probably do that after the stream. It's probably said traded up so much. I don't got no ranges up here. And I was telling Smith after the stream yesterday that I almost caught this move on ES, but my target was at 11. And then I took it off when I went to the gym. So, I mean, it never hit my target or it never hit my limit. And it never even, well, it was 2 points away from my limit. But I was also thinking about getting in at 13 even. And I think that if I did get in at 13 and it missed my limit by 2 ticks, I think that would have made me mad more than anything. I guess I would have felt cheated in that. But we do got a double top though. We do got a double top at 3250 on ES. Do got a double top on ES and we kind of have a double top on Nasdaq. The only thing that I'm that as a bear, my only concern is that we're not seeing a flash crash. We're not seeing that as price gets into this potential area of resistance. We're not seeing that flash. And we know what selling looks like. And we're not seeing that right now. So, still got all the EMA sloping up. You still got the 200 EMA coming up. So I'm thinking that if this is a short, I'm thinking that the bears are probably just waiting for the EMAs to kind of slope down because they know if they try to pile in short right now, then the bulls are just going to buy it at these EMAs and it's going to be a battle, especially this 200 EMA right here. It'll be better for the bears to kind of just wait for them to kind of slope up. The 200 EMA kind of get close, like how it's in this area right here where it's close, so they can actually just start shorting and using the EMAs to their advantage to start selling this thing down versus trying to fight as the EMAs are sloping up and the bulls are using it to buy it off of. So I wouldn't be surprised if we wake up tomorrow morning and price is still in this general area right here. Just ping ponging back and forth in that range, which hopefully we don't get. Hopefully we can just get a breakout and some price action tomorrow. But let's actually look at what we got tomorrow. And I guess we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah. But I think we won't probably get. We'll probably get that tomorrow. Let's see. Let's look at the news, I guess. Yeah. No, me and Smith was talking about you though, gain weight. We was talking about you. We was saying that man, you're really well, I'm pretty sure you're not obviously saying it in the chat, but man, this was the area that she was literally waiting for. These 21s 4K 21 4K 2100 21,000. He was waiting for this area and some glitch in Ninja Trader 8 kind of took that from you. But you're taking it well though. I was like, man, I would have been pissed. I would have took all my money out of Ninja Trader 8. Not really, because they're the only real futures broker for real, but I would have pretended like I did and felt better about it. I would have pretended. Uh, mm. So it seems like we got some Fed speakers tomorrow, but we got a Fed speaker at 9 o'clock. Fed's Waller. We got the clear markets, the tip economic optimism for the month of November. AMP. What's AMP? AMP. AMP. Oh, AMP futures? Really? Quantower? Mm, mm, mm. But yeah, so we definitely got some Fed speakers tomorrow. But they're going to be kind of, well, 1 o'clock is a decent time to trade. I feel that after what, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, you let the market set itself up. And 1 to 1:30 is actually when you want to be in front of your computer looking to get into a new position around that time. It's not power hour. I feel like power hour is misleading because nothing really happens during power hour. I feel like it's the continuation from that 1 o'clock, that entry from 1 o'clock. It just transitions. And then the only thing that really happens in power hour is really that algo at 250. But anyway, so obviously at 9 o'clock, Fed Waller speaking. We all know that the 9 o'clock algo is notoriously bullish, but we'll see if that will continue tomorrow. We got Fed Barkins at 9:15. So we got a lot of Fed speakers tomorrow. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're going to be asked because I don't know if anybody caught it, but a lot of people was was asking Trump questions to Powell. And this is very interesting. If I can just find the video without it being a thing, if I can find the video, then I'll kind of show you something that I saw that I found very interesting in the video. Give me a second. I don't know, copyright, nothing. Okay, so let's look at this. This is what I found very interesting.
Some of the president-elect's advisors have suggested that you should resign. If he asked you to leave, would you go?
No.
Can you follow up on, do you think that legally you're not required to leave?
No.
Some of the president...
You see what he did? He kept saying no, but he kept shaking his head yes. So can Trump replace Powell if he wanted to?
Elect's
look at it again. Listen to what she asked him, and he's saying no, but before he even asked her the questions, you can see it in his face like, man, this bitch about to ask me some crap I really don't want to answer. He's already shaking his head yeah before he's even asked the question. Look at it again.
That you should resign. If he asked you to leave, would you go?
No.
Can you follow up on, do you think that legally you're not required to leave?
No.
Some of the president-elect's advisors
he's shaking his head yeah, so
you should resign.
That kind of tells me that I think he's saying no, but I think he can be replaced. But at the same time, it's not like I follow this stuff to the point to where I absolutely know. I'm just going off of his body language. She asked him a specific question. His mouth said no, but his head said yeah. So that's what I'm going off of. Hopefully that's not the case because we need that power pump for sure. We need that power pump. You said that's your first time seeing that? Well, Alfred, I understand that's what's said. And I'm not going to argue with anybody about that because I understand that that's what people want to believe. But if the president can pick who their Fed chair is, they can be independent all they want, but the president chooses who the Fed chair will be. Trump chose Powell. Powell almost got replaced by Biden because his cabinet was saying this is a good opportunity to have a female of color Fed chair. But Biden kept Powell in and didn't replace him. So I understand that's what's said, but they can definitely be replaced by the president. So we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully that's not the case. Like I said, we can keep Powell, the Powell pump, but I'm going off of Powell's body language and he's saying yes while his mouth is saying no. But
Here's what it's because.
Okay. But man, this Trump pump is crazy. Like, man, I was talking to Smith about this as well. I was like, man, I really fumbled. I think, honestly, was probably what I'm trying to kind of solidify in my mind is how did I get so complacent that all these signs were right in front of me and I did not even think to get into it. Like, because I was talking about Dogecoin and I was talking about Tesla. I thought about buying the his media company stock, but obviously the premium was too high, obviously. But it never crossed my mind to buy a Tesla, like to buy Tesla calls. It never crossed my mind to buy any Dogecoin. Like it never crossed my mind knowing that Elon Musk was going to be a part of this administration. Donald Trump's administration right now is the first of its kind. First of its kind. You have well, I might say his name wrong. Vivek. I'm not even going to try to say his last name. You have Elon Musk. You have RFJK. You have Tosi. You have all these internet celebrities basically in his cabinet. He has a crazy cabinet right now in his administration, and it's interesting to see these things. It really is. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously all this is in hindsight, but I mean, you're not gonna get moves like this. I mean, these things happen every once in a while. And this Trump pump, I guess I did not realize how much the market missed Trump because I assumed that there was going to be a pump, but this was a pump. This was like two power pumps in one, like three of them. The way this thing just kept going up and going up and going up. SPY is up at 600 now. I mean, SPY reached 600. I didn't even think to buy any SPY calls. I like, dude, I think that's what's probably bothering me internally because I was like, I didn't even think of these things. I wish I bought like if I thought about it because we like when stuff like this happens, we was literally at the bottom with SPY. I was just so I think like yeah, I think that's probably what it is. Now that I talk about it, we was literally at the bottom with SPY, literally at the bottom. I thought that the market was going to play games for the election, and so I had calls expiring a day before the election, but obviously the move happened after the election. I was at the bottom, and I think that bothers me internally because it's like, dude, like why didn't you think? So I mean, if you're just going to play with it, why didn't you just think about just buying like 600 calls or 590 calls or something? Something. We was at the bottom. Like having these calls long term instead of just trying to get a short term scalp, trying to make like $200 or $300. Dude, I could have been up like 2 or 3K. I was down here at 700 at 570. Just imagine if I had 570 call. If I bought calls at 570, probably like what 590 calls at 570s and held them until after the election and price went up to 600, I'll probably be like 5K right now, man. And you know the contracts were cheap. Hmm. Yep, I did kept trying to short it. Yep, you're right. Hmm. What gold play you talking about, game weight? What gold play? What are you talking about? You talking about the one for today? What are you talking about? But yeah, I ain't gonna let this shit happen again. I'm not letting this happen again. I'm not letting it happen again. That shit pissed me off. And it goes to show that, like I said, I wasn't thinking about it. I was actually thinking about it like right now. I wasn't thinking about what this event meant for the market. Energy, I'm pretty sure energy right now is shooting up. I'm pretty sure CL is probably shooting up, or it's probably coming down actually. CL is probably coming down. Let's actually look at that. I'm pretty sure CL probably had a big dump. Probably the same way gold had a dump. Let's see. And that's not a surprise to me. That is absolutely not a surprise that this is what happened to CL, is that it had a big dump. Trump is campaigning saying that we're going to drill, baby, drill. And so obviously that's going to drop the price of CL. So this drop right here is not a surprise to me whatsoever. Actually, you know what? Let's go back to trading CL as well. Let's go back. Let's go back to CL. I think CL has been on punishment long enough. We can go back to CL. And I've stated this in a previous stream. I didn't know how foundational energy is for our economy. It makes sense. With rising energy cost, it's like a cascade. It's like shit rolling down the hill. When energy cost goes up, everything else goes up because every product, produce, commodity, anything needs to be transported from point A to point Z. And that transportation is going to consume energy. And if energy is more expensive, if it increases the cost of of transportation, then it just affects everything. So it was and I never thought about it that way either. I mean, I don't have to think about it. That's why I don't. But now that it's been brought to my attention, it kind of makes me think about that trucker strike that they had way back when. It reminds me of that as well. Like when the truckers stopped or when they started to protest, a lot of things also began to go up because things weren't getting transported from point A to point Z, or they weren't going into certain parts of the country anymore through protests, and things began to get more expensive as that strike went on. And it just goes to show that the stuff that we don't think about, the quote unquote things that we think are small and insignificant, it really shows that, yeah, every part of this economy matters. Everything matters. And once you take away one part of the economy because of climate change, which I'm pretty sure it's happening. Who the hell knows? I mean, scientists say it's happening, so I guess it's happening. But at the same time, until we have alternatives, what can we do? What can we do? But we're definitely going to start trading CL once again. Because like I said, CL is easy to trade as well. The good thing about CL though, the one thing that I enjoy about CL that I don't necessarily get with gold is that CL does trade similar to the ES. I think CL and ES trade very similarly. Very similar. You're not going to really get price to break through the floor unless you get a lot of price action before it happens. I mean, obviously, this run down was obviously the market running the stops underneath this range right here. And we got the market to move down. With gold, that shit just like, yo, there was no range for real. Like, I mean, we had a V recovery. We had a small range and then gold just freaking dumped. Like, who saw this coming? Who saw it coming? Like, gold likes a V recovery a lot. Like, that's the one thing that I noticed with gold, that is that it will just go, V recovery, go, V recovery. I mean, you'll get a double top on gold. You'll get a range sometimes, but it just goes. CL, on the other hand, is very predictable. You'll know when you get the market to run like this because it will run liquidity. CL is very liquidity heavy. It is a stop hunt queen. She is a stop hunt queen. She is a stop hunt queen. She does not move unless she has the liquidity to move. You see that she likes to range a lot. You don't necessarily see too many V reversals with the CL. You're not going to see too many V reversals with her. You're going to see her pull back into support. She's going to come right back into a range, and then you'll see the move up. You don't see too many V reversals. They filled this gap right here, and they got the move up. It came right back into a range. So, I mean, CL is very easy to trade. But this is the one thing that I don't necessarily care about with CL. Because, like I said, she's very similar to the ES. In order for to get my target hit, I would have to wait for a lot of price action for this to actually hit my target. But just like gold, the good thing about with CL is that she's very similar to gold in sense of she doesn't overshoot. If this is a real long, if the bulls are willing to come in at this area, my stop is in a perfect place. Price should not come down and stop me out if this is a real long. That's just a good thing about CL versus gold. You said what? Why? You talking about going back to CL? I mean, why not? Why not? CL's been on punishment for she's been on punishment for good enough for a long time. And when the market is moving slow like this, I can come back to CL and see if I can find a trading opportunity on CL. Mm. Mm. And the good thing about CL as well is that, man, with these EMAs are definitely helpful on CL. She's, like I said, she is not liquid. You know what direction you need to trade in with CL. Yeah, just imagine this. Like the stuff like this, like just imagine this. Prices chopping, chopping, chopping all the way up. Hmm. Hmm. All right, so far the ES bounced at 621. This actually might be a real bounce. This might be a real bounce because I was actually looking for it to bounce at 620, but ES may have front ran 620 and bounced at 21. Let's see. It may have front ran 20. Okay, so they were doing a lot of buying at 21 on the ES. You see that they were doing a lot of buying. But I was really thinking that they was going to come back down to 20 before they bounced it. You can see this little small liquidity sweep right here on ES. You can see this small liquidity sweep right here on ES. So they can possibly get it back up here to like 30. We're going to have to see what happens when price tests 32. And if price can break out above 32 and find support, then we can definitely see that move higher on ES. But it's definitely going to be how it reacts at these areas of previous resistance. Yeah, the ES or the Nasdaq bounced at the 200 EMA. So the bulls are definitely going to have to hold this, because if they break the 200 EMA, there's no EMA support. $249, $190. Sure, if the bears can hold this, if they can hold that right there, then price can definitely come back down into this range. And it looks like that's actually what price wants to do. I mean, we got a two-legged pullback back into resistance. We got the bears to come in and sell it. The question is are the bears going to hold this thing? If they hold it, then we can possibly see a move back down into this range. They can possibly hold it at 125, but if they fail to hold it at 125, then they're going to have to hold this range, because price below this range, there's a lot of price action around 965. There's a lot of price action right here. So I'm thinking that price is going to probably want to come back. If we see it, this would be another area that I'm going to keep my eyes on. This will be another area because we see all this price action, this consolidation, and price finally breaking out from this area right here. So I'll be keeping my eyes around 960 right here for the bulls to try to come back and buy the retest here. But shit, if the Nasdaq can hold this, if the Nasdaq can hold that 200 EMA, if it holds it, yeah, 277. Yeah, right at R3, right at R3, 267. Because I was looking at 267 earlier today. But I mean, what's stopping it from coming all the way up here then? I mean, what's stopping it from coming all the way up here? The 280, 285. So somewhere in this range from 266 at Friday's high of day, I think. Yeah, this is Friday's high of day. Yeah, this is Friday's high of day. At 266, we could see price reject at 266 at Friday's high of day, or we can see it come back in at this little neckline right here and try to reject. We'll see. I know that the bears, well, it's highly likely that the bears will try when price gets into this area. They definitely will try to short it. We don't know if they're going to be successful though. Hey, what's up, JT? Yeah, I was thinking about you earlier, man. I was like, hopefully it doesn't get to 605 because I'm in long right now around 617. I'm actually in long at 618, I believe. So hopefully it hits my target first. I would prefer it to hit my target. I would prefer it to hit my target at 2650 before we see a drop to 2605. And I was actually looking at why you said 2605, and I do see that 2605 was a previous value area high. So that's probably a good area to try to go long right there. I mean, if I get stopped out, which it will hurt my feelings, I probably might actually go for 605 actually to go long. Put another limit down here. But why do you so why are you looking at 605 JT? Well, gain weight. Hey, like I said, I played a price action, man. I played a price action. Uh, hmm. Yeah. I mean, we kind of have to expect that CL is going to probably recover some of this tomorrow because they just straight dumped this damn thing, and CL didn't even get a bounce or nothing. They just sold this damn thing. So we can probably see, like, honestly, where my target's at, probably 68.77. We can expect for the bears to come in and sell it right back down. I mean, if the bulls can hold this range, so like this little range that CL is creating right now, if the bulls can get above this range and use it as support, because right now it's being used as resistance. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. I mean, if the bulls can kind of break into this little small range, come back in and use it as support, then we can start to see price kind of recover some of these losses from yesterday, from the drop we got yesterday. Yeah, game weight is actually looking at that same level, that 2600 level on gold. Like I said, man, hopefully we don't get it until my target gets hit. Oh. But that would definitely be my backup plan, though. I'll definitely be my backup plan. So, or on the Nikkei. Mm. Well, at least for right now, price is trending on gold right now. Uh, Price is trending. The only thing that is very concerning, obviously, at this point, is what happens when price gets up here to the 200 EMA. That's the question. If we see the bulls fail to hold this right here, and we see a strong close underneath the 50, then it's highly likely that we'll, see some selling come in. But the bulls are definitely going to have to hold this. And I'll definitely be keeping my eyes on this right here, this 200 EMA. And I appreciate that, JT. Appreciate that. Mhm. Yeah, gold, don't break my heart. But like I said, man, this yeah, hopefully we don't get that. Yeah. But I'll definitely put a limit down here. And then shit, S3 is right here, right at 605. And the one thing that I will say that like with gold and ES, these resistance levels and support levels, if they don't use it as support, they will definitely come back and use these levels as resistance. They definitely do. You can see it right here. It broke through as support and they came back and used this damn thing as resistance. Same thing right here. I mean, it's not perfect, obviously, but it's in the general area. They came in, they broke through it as support, and they turned around and they used it as resistance. This right here, right where R1 is, they used it as resistance. Shit, if you got this move right at the open, man, you was good. You had this range right here. They broke through the range and used the range as resistance. This was so good to be able to get a move right here, to be able to recognize this range, see that break of structure lower, and have it sell. A good example right here. They failed to use it as support, so they came in and they used it as resistance. You can see that they did use S3 as support, but then they used S2 as resistance and they sold it down. Yeah, look at that. Shit, that was perfect as support right here. Damn there. This was good support as well at S2, S1. So just like getting in at S2 and taking profits at S1, that would have been a good trade right there. They used R3 as support, but I mean, that's obvious right there. You got to break a structure. Of course, the bulls are going to come back and buy the retest, obviously. Yeah, I love gold. That's my new thing. She's my new thing. My new sweet little thing. Hmm. All right, let's put that away. Hmm. Hmm. I don't say anything. And here's the 23%. The 23% yet again. If they don't hold the 23%, it always crashes through the 23%. The 23% never fails. It never fails. Mm. I'm gonna have to probably just start referencing this chart. I know I keep saying that, but I always like every time in hindsight I reference this chart and the price action, like these levels on like just on these fib charts by themselves are always legit. Just the levels themselves are legit. Shit, if you got in long right here, literally a fib to fib target right here. Mm, It missed this fib to fib. Yeah, by like what? A couple of points. What is that? 13 points? 14 points? Yeah, I had my limit actually sitting at 85 this morning, and she missed me. Okay. Mm. Mm. It looks like they're also finding support here at 205. I honestly want to take this long, but I don't want to hold a position overnight. I don't want to hold it, and it is too high for me. You can see that they're finding support here at this area where the bulls and the bears have used this area as support, and they turned around and used it as resistance as well. You can see they use this level as resistance to knock it down. And you can use this level as resistance. They used it as support. And it looks like they're trying to come back in and try to use this area as support again. Mm. Okay. Yeah, we'll probably just do that. Uh, my bad, bro. I thought I was already in the chat. I thought I was in the chat, bro. What's up?
What's going on? I stopped out and then go. What's the commissions on micros, bro? Because it said my stop was at 244. That was my profit, right?
Mm.
I own 150.
Yeah, micros are brutal, dude. If you're trading Gulf, are you in this long too? Mm.
Yeah. But I'm getting clapped on NQ in this other account. See what
Yeah,
I want to see what they do here.
that's crazy because I was thinking about going long at 205, but I don't know how far this thing goes. I really don't know how far it goes. What are you thinking?
Right. Yeah, I think we trapped long here. I don't know. I got this feeling we trapped long.
Mm-hmm.
This area, around this area. But it's my opinion. All right, she tapped me in. Now let's see.
So JT, when you said got SMT, what is that? SMT? SMT? What does that mean?
I've seen that before. What is that? I forgot what it means.
And let's look at up SMT.
Gold, baby. Yeah, the commissions, they gotta be nasty because, like I said, I was supposed to take, and then they just took $20. I netted 154. I re-entered, and it cost me $20 from. I'm like, dang, you really got to shoot for the stars. Micros.
Okay. Okay. I mean, well, I guess you can trade gold how you want. And I mean, you can trade it how you want. Gold is better swung than traded intraday. It's definitely better
Yeah.
swung because this is what gold likes to do. Gold likes to do things that kind of punish people that try to scalp her. She will. I mean, if you don't take profits right away, like I said, she doesn't play. She'll drop on you. And not only will she'll drop, depending if you try to be cute with your stop, she'll take your stop and then hit your target. Like she does that shit.
Yeah, I've seen some crazy drop, random crazy drop on gold. I was like, whoa. Okay. Welcome to gold.
Yeah, she
Thought I
don't
didn't
play.
clap people.
I mean, I was very familiar with her tendencies so much that so when I got in this long down here, she had a candle that snatched the stops. I was like, let me just actually move this thing down a couple more cents because I think she's about to try to snatch my stop. And sure enough, as soon as I moved it, she had a snatch candle right here. And then she moved up. And I was like, wow, you're not even shameful about it. You don't even try to hide it. It's like, yeah, I want your stop. She's like, yeah, I try to take your stop.
That stop, I'm going to need that.
I say, yeah, I'm gonna need that liquidity. I'm gonna need that. Give me that stop.
I'm going to need that.
So I'll be quiet when you come to my break even or my stop. But when you hit my TP, I'll start talking again. I'll
You're
start talking
talking
again. uh,
Damn, NQ.
but like I said, I was considering taking that long on the Nasdaq because the ES got that long as well. So I was thinking that they might be kind of moving in tandem with each other. We could see a move back up to about like 36, 38-ish on ES, but we could also see that second leg down on ES.
That's what I'm looking for. Kind of looking for NQ to follow suit.
You try to go short.
Yeah. But like I said, I was probably too early in the movie to get it.
Hey man, we're apex predators. We chase moving things. But then unfortunately it's usually a trap.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Missions was ruthless.
You saw what?
But dang, Daniel, some commissions on these micros.
Yeah. Yeah, so in my milestone account, I have to probably trade an extra day because I just realized that I'm trading micros and I make 300, but it's taking away like $18. So I'm only making $280 or 281 or something like that. So either I had to get a bigger target or I had to trade an extra day because of the freaking micros and the commissions and stuff like that. Hmm.
Damn, gold. Disgusting.
Oh yeah, I put CL back on my charts. I think she can stay this time. I think she can stay this time.
Hey, I didn't know she was down like that.
Oh yeah, she's super down. That's a Trump dump. The Trump dump on gold, on oil. Because now obviously there's going to be more drilling on this side of the world now. Are they going to? Because I mean, even though Biden was talking that shit, saying that they were still pumping oil, they wasn't doing it as much, but they were still pumping oil here. But now, I think the speculation now is that once he's in there, he's going to ramp up production, and we're going to start drilling more and be quote unquote, as he states, energy independent, and don't have to worry or depend on like Saudi or Venezuela or any of those for oil. Just pump our own. And shit, Saudi is already, I mean, shit, they've already kind of moved from the petrodollar to be exclusive to the petrodollar. I mean, they still use it, but obviously now, they're trading in the yuan with China. They're part of BRICS. So I'm going to make the assumption that obviously they're going to do the exchange in the country's currency. I probably might do a deep dive on BRICS and try to understand what its mission is. Obviously, it's trying to be dollar. It's trying to move away from the dollar, obviously. But I'm going to try to do a deep dive on it so I can kind of understand what their mission is, what they're really trying to accomplish. Mm. Oh. Mm. Yeah. Hopefully the Bulls hold this damn thing. Hopefully the Bulls hold it on gold because yeah, I would
I
hate for
know,
this
right?
to tap on my break even. I would hate that because I'm not taking profits until it hits my TP. You said what?
TP you got.
My TP is around 2650, but if I see a lot more strength, because I mean it has a lot more room. It has a lot of room for upside. It has a lot of room for upside. A lot. I mean, we could see a move back up to R4 because of just how big this dump is. I mean, we could see a move back up to 2660. We could see a move back up there. And you got that little consolidation area because the Bulls did try to buy it here at 2660 on gold, but obviously it fell through the floor. So they tried here. They also tried to buy it again here at 2643. So
Yeah, I'm gonna go for R2 on gold. I was gonna front run it a little bit,
mhm.
but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm looking at think with book map on gold. Are you looking at that now too? Now that you're in a gold position? I mean, like I said, it looks, hopefully they hold 625, man. Hopefully they hold it. But I do see people trying to take profits at 633, 635, and 637. If we can break through that on gold, then Like I said, the sky's the limit.
I may have to catch the second wave on it. 625. But
I'm
look at
glad
that heat up top. Like,
you talk about on gold, right?
yeah, 35, 34, 35, 37.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm just glad that Thankful Bookmap keeps this chart up because apparently nobody don't be showing this stream no love. Like nobody even talks in this chat. Nobody like you get like yeah, no one talks in this chat at all, dude.
Go ahead and hit that like button for it.
Yeah, so I'm kind of glad he keeps this one up. As many people that be talking about, please keep gold, please keep CL. Nobody be watching this damn thing, dude.
There we go. He got a comment now.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Camp it. Camp it. But JT
Yeah, they
and
do be crying.
he said what?
So they do be crying. Please keep it up. Show us some love.
I mean, that's interesting because it's like, well, how the heck do you not know?
Oh, Alfred, you over here trading NKD? I don't even be looking at that chart. Not gonna hold you. Oh, what are you doing? Stop it.
We might get a bounce at 26.25. If it doesn't, then hopefully the Bulls come in at 26.25. It should though. They should. We should see a bounce here.
5 cities. See something. Ouch. Where's that 745 energy? Look at that candle at 745.
You talk about on gold?
Yeah.
745. Well, we're about to see it now.
Oh,
If they don't hold it right here, yeah, if they don't hold it at 25, then yeah, it's gonna probably come back down to S1. It's gonna hurt my feelings, gold. You're gonna hurt my feelings. Then because that means you can touch my stop.
I
And like I
see
said,
demand in here though.
yeah, it's like
Oh
I said,
shit.
it should bounce at 26.25. It should. Yeah, JT and Game Weight was saying that they was looking at 2600, 26.5. Like hopefully that doesn't happen. No, hopefully not until it hits my target, and then once it hits my target, it can short all the way down to 2600. But I mean, I guess it's so close. I mean, with this big move down on gold, though, I mean, like I said, it has, well, it doesn't have to do anything, but it's highly likely that we're going to have to recover some of this move because that'll be absolutely crazy if we get this big giant leg and then we get a continuation. Like that would be crazy without a without a pullback, without anything. I mean, because we got it here, and we did get a move back up to the 200 EMA, and then they did run the stops, and then we saw that move up. Like I said, hopefully gold doesn't have to do that. Hopefully it can just be cool and hit my target. Hmm.
You need to just go ahead and get rid of CL. And just expand gold's book map for gold. The commissions is crazy. Gold.
Yeah, I just try to keep it with 7 micro contracts with gold. Keep it simple. You just went full port with it. Like that. You just said, I'm just going to trade 4 contracts with it.
I mean, I was trying to test it out to see how much could be made.
A lot can be made. A lot can be lost. Be careful.
Yeah. Already down heavy.
Yeah. Gold is nothing to play with. Nothing to play with. Because it's $10 per tick, per cent. So every time it moves, it's $10. Every time it
Crazy.
moves, it's $10. Yeah. It's not no 25-cent tick like on Nasdaq and ES. Every time it moves, it costs $10 to move. You will lose a lot of money.
Shoot, maybe I should look into gold on the regular side. Like if I could trade, that's how they get you with these micros. They know they charge way more for these commissions.
Mm-hmm.
Gold. Like I said, my stop was supposed to be $244,
Uh-huh.
but I ended up netting 154. Like what?
Yeah. And
And then
JT.
when I just placed this new trade, when I re-entered, it took away $20 already off rip in commissions. I'm like, yo.
Yeah, JT, yep, that's absolutely right. Like when I first started playing with gold, I blew an account literally in 10 minutes. Probably less than that. Fucking around and finding out on gold. And you said 19 because you see a double bottom at 19. Yeah, 19 is at S1. Yeah, like I said, hopefully it doesn't get down here, man. Hopefully it stays and then we see that bounce. But I mean, the way it's looking, yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. We'll see what happens. So in this move right here, like I said, I was in at like 18. So I literally was 15 points up in this at the top of this. I was up 15 points on gold. And it might come back down to my break even. That always hurts. But hopefully the bulls buy the retest here. This little area of support. Hopefully they buy it. And it looks like they already do. Looks like they're already buying it right here. I mean, and like I said, this is a good thing about gold because I mean it. As long as you can see the support areas, you have a good idea where to get in and to get out at. So hopefully the Bulls
Bro,
hold that.
why
So,
is gold be dropping with NQ?
dude, I don't know.
Like they need to be doing the opposites of each other.
Gameway said that they usually do.
All that heat up there. They know they want to go for that.
Bro, you should be good, dude. You should be good.
It's smacked right now. Gold's like, oh, you wanna go heavy size on me? Okay.
Says
I'll
I
learn
am not
today.
the one. Yeah.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Teach you. Teach you to go heavy.
All right, so let's see what happens here. I have an 18.18 cent stop. Lose $180 if I'm wrong. I make $900 if I'm right.
Go.
Yeah, gold
The
is
only
definitely a
thing
tease. He said what?
I don't like the hourly on gold. I should be liking the 4 hourly, but
Mm,
I like that either.
mm.
Thank you. So yeah, if she can get down to S2 on NQ, I'll take that. Should be good. Should be a good time. I'm front running it, so didn't have no problem treating me right if I front run.
Okay, I think I'm in gold. I think I'm in gold.
Dang, gold bulls, where y'all at? Y'all don't believe in it anymore? Dang.
Uh, yeah, probably had a couple of cents right there. Like I said, they should come in right here. They should come in right here.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda. They need to. Shoot. Like I said, I need that 745 energy. That's popped up almost $5.
Yeah.
5 points almost.
I will say this though. Put your stop like at 22, 23. Because if they run this range, if they run them lows, this is gonna stop run lower. And that's not gonna be something that you can recover from. Yeah, that shit ain't coming back.
Financially covered for this.
That shit ain't gonna come back. Gold likes to use stops too. She loves using stops. Like don't let her do that to you. Especially with heavy size. Like your account will not recover.
Financially recover. Fibs, yeah, I use fibs on my About to say on my retracement. On my Trade of 8 chart, I don't have I don't have my Trade of 8 chart. Or I don't have any accounts through Trade of 8 that I'm trading at the moment. In prop accounts at least. Um, sorry, Gold, I wasn't familiar with your game. Looks like my 21 entry would have been a good spot to short. Could have went all in at this area.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Go buy that up. Buy that up. Buy that up.
Do they see double bottoms and double tops on gold, or not so much? Triple bottoms.
I'm sorry, say that again. You saying a double bottom? What?
Do they see double bottoms and triple bottoms on gold?
Mm,
Double tops?
yeah. I mean, honestly, that's how you have to really trade gold anyway. Cause like oh yeah, you weren't. No, my mic wasn't on. Yeah, the one thing that I've noticed with gold is that she doesn't have any structure. You have to kind of trade double tops and double bottoms, and just keep a tight stop on her, because you don't want to get caught up in when she's running. You won't recover. Like I said, it's $10 every time she moves. It's $10 if you're trading minis. The micros is $1. So you got to keep a tight stop, and you got to get a good entry. You got to set limits on gold, because if you try to chase her, she likes to go back to break even. And how far, if you chased her when she moved up $1, she's going to move $1 right back to her, to the origin. It's just what she does. You can't chase gold. So all those Nasdaq tendencies will get you clapped on gold, man. And she don't put no lube on it. She just straight takes it. There's no lube with gold. None whatsoever.
Finding out right now in real time.
Have you ever seen Snowfall?
Yeah.
Yeah, that scene from
That's messed
Snowfall,
up.
that's what gold does.
Yeah, that's messed up.
That's what gold does. That scene from Gold, Snowfall. She said, "I'm tired of this shit. You gonna give me what I want." That's gold, dude. That is definitely gold. Mm. You know, you can take the fib levels off of well, I'm pretty sure you got it like on another screen, but you can actually just copy the fib levels from Trade of 8 and put it on Trading View. You know how to do that?
I don't.
Mm. You just got to copy those levels, and because they got a fib tool on Trading View as well. You can just copy those levels from Trade of 8 onto Trading View, so you can have it on the screen if you're more comfortable trading that way.
For for trading. You. Yeah, they really do gotta hold this though. Basically a triple bottom. Got the open. Yeah, lately they've been selling off at Euro Open and London. They used to be buyers. I guess they like, oh, we got to take profits.
Well, shit. Like I
Oh,
said. Well, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. 25.3 minus 622.8.
currently getting super clapped in gold. Just praying for a recovery. Can't push back up.
Me too.
That's all I really can do right now, unless I just close it. Woo! Oh shoot, it's 10 o'clock. Come on, pamp it, pamp it, gold. They're like, nah, we'll continue lower.
There's all that sweet, sweet liquidity underneath these lows. We need that. Ah, crap. I hope that's not where it's trying to go to. I hope not.
Where?
I hope not. We got some liquidity building at 26.20. I mean, I'll lose $250 if this touch my stop.
Why are they?
Let's see if they'll hold this area right here. Let's see if they'll hold it.
Oh, they're just not being kind to gold at all right now. Dang.
Are you being nice to me, Gold? Are you being nice? Okay, fine. I thought she was gonna be nice to me. So, my nightmares definitely came true.
Game
Mm,
session.
no, 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 no. Mm.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, don't hold on to go, bro. That's not. Dude, don't hold on to it. If set a stop, bro. Gold ain't the one to play with. Set a stop. Man, you're full pour on that damn thing. Set a stop, bro. Mm.
Happening. Gold. Word on the street was true. I heard about you, Gold. Heard you like clapping people's cheeks. Thought you in the comments on those memes.
That's funny. Yes, that's exactly what gold likes doing. Yo,
Or did
uh,
stop moving or something?
gold. If you do that to me, if you do that, damn. Mm, mm,
Gold says she's not one to play around with.
well, we'll see, man. We'll see if it wants to top. Let's see if it wants to get down to S1. Man, they got they're building up orders at freaking 16. Hopefully, it don't get down there to 16, man, because that would be definitely, like I said, I'm in at 18, so it's getting close to my break even. So, unfortunately, yeah, it's getting close to the break even.
Dang, and you didn't want to take when
Nope.
it was.
Nope. No, sir. No, sir. Wait a minute. You took your profits before it hit your TP? That's
Oh man, you are right. They can go down there to like 17.
yeah. Hopefully it doesn't, bro. That's why you gotta keep them. You gotta keep that stop tight on gold, man. You gotta keep it tight. You gotta keep it tight, cause she does stuff like this, and you already see that she don't go back. She does not go back. Now, mm, we'll see if we'll get a bounce at S1.
That's one for you.
At is 19 619.1. Mm, so what do I see for? Man, gold. You better not. Mm, so for the NQ, and yeah, congratulations on that right investment. Yeah, I wish. So I got stopped out of my gold short this morning. I got stopped out. I would show you exactly where I got stopped out at, because I couldn't believe she did that shit. Like, I really couldn't believe it. Like, it blew my mind, because I kept a tighter stop because I didn't think that gold was going to short this way. I thought that gold was going to drop and is going to pop. Where was that short? Because I think it was right. Where the hell was it at? And I broke my rule of gold. Don't keep tight stops because she will come back and stop you out if you keep a tight enough stop. She will come back and take it. Actually, I really don't remember. Where was it? Because I remember it was like at a range or something like that. So it was either this candle or it was this one. Because I remember I shorted a double top and then I kept it tight because I was thinking it might actually come back and blah blah blah. This was at 7 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it was like right here. Yeah, it was like right here at this 21 EMA, and something told me not to put it right here. Yeah, it was like at 6. Yeah, this little because it was like at a range 6 o'clock, and then I shorted here, and then I kept it tight, and then it ticked me out because this is where I had my stop, and then it dropped, and I was like, dude, dude, dude. Gold got almost put on the no trade list, but she better be glad I love her though. Mm. But for NQ, yo, dude, it's tough to say. I mean, the price action is definitely challenging. Right now, I believe that we come back into this range right here. But where's my pin at? This range that I got highlighted, I think price wants to eventually come back into this range. And if we see price actually break through this range and I see price come back into this range, I'll actually be looking for a short here. If I see a break of structure underneath this range, I'll be looking for a short of the retest at that range. If we see price comes back into this range and they find support here, then I'll be looking to go long for a retest at 340. Now, we do got some you uh, gold might bounce here. Anyway, so we do got CPI on Wednesday. I do feel that the market is going to want to set itself up for that. So I do think that if the bulls fail to take it above this range, we see a big move down tomorrow. And we see a big move down possibly into this range right here. Or a possible retest of 965 because of all this consolidation, all these orders in this area. We could see a move back down into this level or to this range to prepare for CPI on Wednesday. So that's what I'm preparing myself for. But if they hold this range, then I'm preparing for a move up because obviously the market is in love with this range right now. You can see that there's a lot of price action in this range. You can see that the bulls are holding this range. The bears are failing to hold price underneath this range. You can see as when they break structure underneath this range, the bulls bring it right back up. When they broke structure, they brought it right back up. So obviously this range right here is the range to keep an eye on. And this is a range between 180 and 150. So a range between 180, 150 is where you want to keep your eyes on. Because if the bears can hold this range, we will see a big move down. We will see that. You can see that all these orders right here that got stops underneath them, you can see that price has not touched this move yet. And so when price starts touching this move, it's going to be nothing but stops and it's going to fuel this market down lower. Gold, why are you breaking my heart? anyway, so that's what I would keep my eyes out for tomorrow on the Nasdaq. On the ES, I mean, the ES has definitely been a stronger instrument than the NQ. The ES has definitely been leading the way, and right now, the ES, in my opinion, is looking for that second leg down. We could see a double bottom here around 613, 612, 611. But I'm thinking that we can possibly see a bounce around 609, 605, somewhere in this area. And if the bulls don't hold that, then 595 and obviously 590 will be on my radar for tomorrow on the ES for a bounce. If price touch 590, it's highly likely that we will see a reaction from this level, because you can see that from 590, we got to move all the way up to 653. So price tapping this level, we should expect a reaction here. We should. Um, uh, uh,
Whatever.
you looking at gold right now? Yeah. 23. I wish gold was kind of similar to ES, and where if it made a 10 point, dude, that looks like it's about to pump, man.
But
Gold. Mm. But I can't chase this. I can't chase this on gold. This is already, so from where it bounced, it's already about what? I mean, at least $1. 22.6. So that'll be $1 right there. So it'll be $1.40 away from where it bounced at. You can't chase that. You can't chase gold, man. You can't chase her. Hey, what's up, Francis? Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh no, gold. Why are you doing this? Why did you stop me out? Why? Why? Uh, okay. All right. I'm gonna take this order off. I'm gonna take it off because obviously it's gonna be making a move to at least the 21 EMA, and that's where we'll probably see a reaction at the 21. I keep falling for it. You're not supposed to trade gold intraday. Stop trading her intraday. Stop trading gold intraday. Oof. That's good old NQ for you, dude. That's good old NQ. Hmm. Yeah. Oof. I mean, if they can hold 205, we could possibly see 280. I'm still looking at Friday's high as an area for the bears to try to come in and short this thing. But I think the stops are going to probably get ran and we'll probably come right back to 280. And then from here is where we could possibly see that move down. We can possibly see that move down from there if we see the bulls use 205 as support overnight. I prefer to go to sleep tonight. Yeah, I prefer to go to sleep tonight. So I'm not trading this. I mean, this could be a good long right here. This actually looks like it is a good long. But I prefer to go to sleep. So I'm not trading this. Now, if I was able to get a entry in this range right here, then I would definitely buy this range. I would buy this range. I would try here in this range. Gold, what you did was nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. But let me actually look at that so I can kind of learn for the future. Because I guess if I bought this candle right here, if I bought 22.3, oh my God. I bought 22.3, I would only be what is that? 22.3, so 3, so only 9 cents in drawdown. And my target would be here at 32.3 right here, or probably somewhere right here. This would be where my target would be at. Ooh.
It's a clapping update where we're only down 1900 now, up 18.
You talk about on gold?
Clapping up, yeah. Clapping update. Take my time with you.
Have you tried singing to her? Telling her how beautiful she is? Telling her that, hey, just think about the good times, Gold. Just think about that. Think about those trips to Dubai that me and you had. Think about the times where, we said that we were just going to stay in tonight and, talk. Watch those girly movies that you like. Think about those times, Gold, before you be nasty. I know you think I trade other instruments, but I only trade you. I don't look at other instruments at all. What the hell is an NQ? I don't know who NQ is.
Never seen or never heard of it before.
Nope, never.
Yeah.
I never said you trade like ES. I don't even know what an ES is. You misheard me, baby. I was talking about somebody else.
Yeah, I may just like you said, I want some sleep tonight too. Could I swing gold long?
I mean, you could, but like I said, you just got to keep. You just have to. I mean, I understand, bro, because when you see that number where your stop is, I understand it's going to hurt because gold is nothing to play. Like you don't full port gold if you don't have a big enough account. You just can't do that. I mean, the safest place to put your stop would be underneath 617, but that is a lot. That is a lot. That is a lot. But that's the safest place to put your stop. And I would never recommend that. But that's the safest place. Um hmm,
It's a lot.
yeah, dude, it's a lot, bro. Hmm,
Nobody believes in buying gold anymore. Yeah, I see that bottom down there. Dang.
yeah.
Gold.
Honestly, I thought we was going to get a bigger pop than what we did. I feel like this one is a little bit lackluster because we had a big drop like this. Hmm. Oh man, it's gonna probably man. All right, let me just do this now, just in case I'm gonna have to. Man, go. You're gonna make me do it, aren't you? You're gonna make me do it.
What you trying to do?
You're gonna make me do it. I mean, if I get stopped out of this play, then I'm gonna get back long at 605. Let me get back long at 605. Because I think that's probably where the market wants to freaking go, man. I think that's where it wants to go. So I'm just gonna put another second limit down here just in case. Yeah, I'll just put another limit down here just in case because I don't want to miss the move, but hopefully I don't need it. Hopefully I don't need it. Yeah, gold is about like what 5 points away from my entry, which I mean, I guess in this case I should have took the profits at the double top right here. I should have took it, but I thought that price was going to kind of push past that and then use it as support, or at least that's what I was hoping that it would do. But we didn't get that. So, but it looks like right now it's finding support right now. Looks like it's finding support.
I mean, a breakout on this wouldn't look right though. On this NQ chart, it would look weird structure wise.
You jump out on NQ. A breakout to what side? The upside or the downside?
Upside.
I mean, as long as they hold 205, a breakout to the upside wouldn't be that. It wouldn't be that unheard of. It wouldn't be that unheard of because I got the trend indicator at 194, and that shit is green. You got S1 at 188. You got the 200 EMA in that same area. So the bulls are buying the 200 EMA. Mhm. But the ES does look super like it's about to drop or something.
All right, gold. Let me just take my L and I back in. More than likely gonna go back down to at least 17 minimum. Sweet. Trying to test these lows down here.
Yeah, it's looking like it, bro. 13. 17.2. 17. I'm gonna put I'm gonna add one more at 17. I'm gonna probably buy like 2 at 17. I guess if it does come down here, at least, uh, yeah, I'll just probably put it at 18, 618. Add to this position, and yeah, I think that's probably what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna put an order, a limit at 605, and I'll probably put an order at 26 and 5 cents. Because I think they're gonna probably front run. They're gonna probably front run 2600, because I think everybody's gonna be getting in at 2600. So I think they're gonna try to front run that. So I'm just gonna front run the front run. Okay. We'll see what happens.
How did gold react at midnight? We saw how NQ did at yesterday.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay.
Out.
Yeah, Alfred, you gotta sweet talk. You gotta sweet talk the ladies, man. That's what they want to hear. Gotta tell them what they want to hear, man. Yeah. Gotta tell them what they want to hear. Gotta tell them how beautiful that they are, how they make you feel to be in their presence, the things that you will do for them. Get them to imagine a life with you. And when they imagine that life, it elicits strong, feel good emotions like, man, I can't wait to live that life with our boy Sherm. I can't wait to live that life. Like them trips to Dubai, them long walks on the beach, listening to the waves crashing in the background with the sand underneath our toes, holding hands under the moonlight. Yeah, just imagine that. We can have that. If you don't hurt my feelings here, we can have that. Hmm. Okay. But yeah, there is a lot of orders here at 621. So it's going to be definitely difficult for the Bulls to get to definitely get underneath that on the ES. Now to definitely draw out these ranges again. Hmm. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to pump on the ES though. Hey, Smith, are you short on the Nasdaq right now?
No, I'm long.
Hmm. Where are you targeting?
Sky's the limit, baby. 250.
250, huh? Yeah, we can. Yeah. 250 is good. If they can hold 200, you'll be able to see that. They can hold this.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna stay on here all night. I'm about to actually get off here. I'm trying to get some type of sleep.
You're trying to get some sleep before the NQ wakes you up with his nightmares. Yeah.
Yeah, right now it's gold. Gold's the one handing out nightmares. All
That sound right
right,
there.
y'all. Yeah, I'm come back in the morning. Try to be on time.
Yeah. Okay. But all right, guys. I guess we'll end it here. Like I said, I'm glad that Smith was on because I was about to end it earlier since the market was even moving, and there was really nothing to talk about after what we talked about the game plan. So I guess we'll see what happens overnight. The overnight will definitely dictate how we should attack going into tomorrow morning. If we go down lower, then we should look to try to short this range. If they find support in this range, we should look to buy because we can possibly see 400, 420 tomorrow. And that's going to definitely dictate how we should look at the results for CPI. Because obviously, whatever happens tomorrow is going to be the market setting itself up for CPI. So, um, you can see that SPY is still strong. SPY is still strong. It's going to probably, I do see this though. I do see this on SPY. I do see that there is a range here and that the bears might actually come in and try to sell the retest here. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that with SPY tomorrow. Keep an eye on that. All right, but that's it for me, man. We'll do this again tomorrow morning at 8:30 Central Time. With that said, peace out, everybody. At least for my stream.
Later.
Peace out.
Yeah, I'm getting off too. I don't got nothing. Peace.